When an unknown man was seen parking Jennifer's car in the parking lot the day after she vanished, investigators knew something was wrong. Did Jennifer know the person that abducted her? This is going to be the case of Jennifer Kesse. We're traveling to Orlando, Florida, and the date is January 24th, 2006. Before we go any further, y'all hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscription button. We cover all things true crime from missing to unsolved. If that's something you're into, then this is the perfect place. With all that being said, let's dive into the case. Jennifer Kesse was a fun-loving, responsible, and career-minded young woman. She was born on May 20th, 1981 to her parents Drew and Joyce Kesse in New Jersey. She had a younger brother named Logan, and the Kesse family moved to Florida when Logan and Jennifer were a little bit older. Many of Jennifer's friends describe her as incredibly loyal, and she was the kind of person that would drop anything and everything to support her friends, whether it be breakups or birthdays. Jennifer attended the University of Central Florida and was living in Orlando. She had majored in finance and was offered a job as a project manager at a timeshare company where she had previously interned. Jennifer was thrilled to receive the job, and within her first year she was given 3 different promotions. These advancements in her career gave her financial stability to purchase a brand new condominium at 24 years old. The condo was located in a safe, gated community with a security guard, which ultimately made her parents more comfortable with her living alone. The Kesse family took their own safety very seriously following a traumatic robbery in their home of New Jersey. At the time, Jennifer was in a serious relationship with Rob Allen.
Which will be displayed around town, telling people about Jennifer Kesse, who has been missing for 12 years now. But after years of frustration, Kesse's family says they're also demanding answers from police.
Today we're announcing an enhanced focus on the Jennifer Kesse investigation.
The day Jennifer went missing, Jennifer last spoke to her parents on January 23rd of 2006 around 10 p.m. Jennifer spoke to her parents and her boyfriend while at the condo. The next morning, Jennifer did not show up to work, which was incredibly out of character. Jennifer was not the type of person to be late for work or skip work altogether, especially without communicating with her office. Her parents got a call from Jennifer's office informing her that Jennifer never came to work. Within minutes of getting that call, her family made the 2-hour drive to Orlando to check on their daughter. Upon arriving at her condo, the family noticed that her door was locked, and she seemingly left it as it were a typical day. The only items missing from her apartment were her keys, her purse, and her phone. That evening, she would be reported missing. 2 days later, Jennifer's car, a black Chevy Malibu, was found in the parking lot of another condo complex, roughly 1 mile away from hers. Investigators noted that there was no sign of a struggle in her kind that nothing had been stolen.
Orlando area, her condo, what area is that exactly?
The Mall of Millennia, which is kind of near Universal on Conroy. Jen had bought a condo directly.
Further into the investigation, while looking into the condo complex where Jennifer's car was found, investigators found surveillance footage of an unknown individual parking Jennifer's car. According to the timestamp, the individual drove into the parking lot around 12 p.m. that day Jennifer disappeared and sat in her car for about 30 seconds before exiting the car and walking away. 6 months after Jennifer's disappearance, Detective Joel Wright became a lead investigator into her disappearance. His theory on what happened to Jennifer is as follows. I believe Jennifer got ready for work, she showered and got dressed, went outside of her condo, locked the door on her way out, and made it as far as to her car. After that, I believe she was abducted. Almost 3 years later, the same detective continued to interview people while taking a fresh look at the case. A former housekeeper of the condo complex explained to him that an unknown individual on surveillance footage looked a lot like someone named Chino because of his hair, clothing, and the way he walked. While looking into further of that person named Chino, investigators learned that he was a former maintenance worker at Jennifer's condo complex. He had done some work inside Jennifer's condo the week prior to her disappearance. Chino was serving time in prison for a statutory R charge when investigators were able to track him down. When interviewed by detectives, Chino stated that he did not know anything about Jennifer's disappearance and that he later passed a polygraph test.
Anger towards Orlando police. They posted an update on the GoFundMe page just a few days ago before today's anniversary.
In 2018, Jennifer's parents sued the Orlando PD for a copy of the case file, reaching a settlement in March of 2019. The case file included 16,000 pages of documents and over 67 hours of video and audio tapes. As a result of the settlement and lawsuit, the Orlando PD declared that they were no longer leading the investigation into Jennifer's disappearance, allowing her family to formally take over the investigation. Her father would go on to say, "She is our flesh and blood. We created her," he told Fox 35. "We created her out of joy and out of love. We raised her, we nurtured her, we educated her. She's our love child. How do you walk away from that? We can't. I can't. I never will. And I think she knows that." And not only has the family looked for her around the Florida, Orlando area, they also checked Mexico and Russia. Now, that's going to conclude this episode of Crime Circuit. My thoughts on this case. Now, just going based on my thoughts and beliefs, I feel like there's a high possibility that it was somebody that she knew. I think. But first and foremost, rest in peace to Jennifer Kesse, and love and condolences to the Kesse family. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Stay safe out there. Till next time. Peace.